This movie was pure vibes. I laughed throughout the movie. Let's get into it. Hello guys, welcome to Just Vibey Vibes. Today we're reviewing Namaste Wahala. And I like Namaste Wahala. Oh God, don't mind me. Sometimes I crack myself up. I don't know how. But yeah, so the movie, right? It was really fun. I laughed throughout the movie. I don't know, it's not comedy, but it was just a good time. Okay, and there were so many like serious topics that were actually discussed inside. So I'll just talk about. I just touch on some part of it. So in the beginning scene, right, when they were running, and then they were running, and then they got each other. Wow. When they hit each other, and then she looked at him, and then he looked at her. She looked at him. He looked at her. I'm like, okay, Bollywood dancing. But then they didn't dance. I was disappointed that they didn't dance. I was like, huh? But because that was a Bollywood scene, like the eye. But anyway, they danced later on. So okay, later on, when they now dance and do their love thing, then they decided to show us body. Look at the body now. I was like, somebody needs to hit the gym. Somebody needs to hit the gym. But anyway, yeah. Okay, that part. Then the whole movie, right, was about cultural, like parents not wanting their children to marry from a different culture. So in the movie, it was not like normally we see like the Nigerian, the Igbo don't want to marry the Yoruba, the Hausa, things like that. But this one was that her dad, Didi's dad, was Igbo and his mom Yoruba. So when we went into the movie, we found out that they had their own issues, like the parents didn't want them to marry, and then they marry, and now they're happy. But now she is marrying wants to marry an Indian guy, Raf. And the Raj, right? Not Raf, sorry, Raj. Raj. And the dad, right, had someone that he had some tome or something like that he wants her to marry. So he has someone in the law firm. And somehow I think what they were trying to talk about in that aspect was that he has a daughter that is a lawyer. But he was looking for someone that is going to keep his legacy. So he was not looking at his daughter maybe because she's a girl. Maybe he was looking at her having a husband that is a lawyer that would not run the business or their solicitor, their firm, their law firm, which is something like so they talked about so many real issues in this movie, but the way it is, because it's so much fun and so much vibes, you might not even notice it. And they talk about the women being abused, like having NGOs that are helping those women that are abused. They talk about someone in Nigeria how it's easy for a rich man to get away with beating up even mother, because look at what happened. That man would have gotten away with it if not for the fact that she actually, not only was she like serious about helping the lady, but then Raj knew the guy, and the guy was able to help with the CCTV. If not, the other people in the hotel, they were not going to help. So you have to know someone that knows someone that knows someone. So what does a poor man do then in Nigeria? So that he touched on that, and then he also touched on. I just want to talk about things that he touched on. He also touched on what else did he touch on? There are some other things I'm thinking of that. Okay, but anyway, leave that part. Okay, both of them are from like serious family, like very influential families, so they are both well-to-do. Now the problem was the mom wants him to marry Indian, and the dad wants her to marry Nigerian. He actually has someone he wanted her to marry, but if she doesn't want to marry that person, then it has to be Nigerian. So then they had this. His overbearing mom now came to. Okay, first of all, he wanted to see her parents, and then he went. She did not give them heads up. I was like, what? In what world? Even if he is an Igbo guy and you're from Yoruba, you give heads up. If it's Hausa and you're from Yoruba, Igbo, wherever, even Rivers, Calabar, whatever place you're from, you give heads up. Edo, Benin, wherever. You have to tell them that he's not from our tribe, because you don't know, like your parents, so you need to know, like tell them his name first, and then try to be planting seeds in so that they are ready for the guy. But for she not to even say nothing at all, and then the guy just show up, the shock, and the way had that behaved badly. But obviously most parents would be like that. And then his mom also did the same thing. Now when the mom came to the airport, I didn't understand the extra. The guy was a bit extra. I know that Nigerians have bad customer service. Yes, we do. And we can be extra. I'm not a Lagosian, so I don't know how it is in Lagos, but I know that we can be extra. But I'm a Port Harcourt girl, right? And in Port Harcourt, we are nice to foreigners. Like, I'm not saying that we should be nice to everybody, if I'm being honest. Like, I do not like that we give foreigners extra treatment, but I was shocked that in Lagos, are they like that to foreigners? Are they not nice to foreigners? So I didn't understand him. Like, a normal, like if that was in Port Harcourt, the driver would have been nicer to her. Although, yeah, the price would have been up. In fact, 3.5 was small. The price would have been higher than that. But the customer service would have been on point. So that was, I don't understand the loudness, him being on phone. I didn't get that part. I feel like they were doing extremities sometimes. And also, when the mom was cooking and she was cooking, why was it Indomie? Come, when did Indomie become the Nigerian food? Indomie is not a cultural food. So I did not understand. I know like they tried to make it seem like, oh, Indomie is his favorite food. But then his mom was cooking different Indian dishes. I feel like it shouldn't have been Indomie. Maybe jollof rice. You know, Ninja jollof. I think maybe, yeah, jollof rice would have been a good thing to maybe be for her to make, even if she's going to only make one thing. But then it being Indomie, really? And they even say Indomie, but it was just one noodles. It didn't look like Indomie. I said Indomie has a new packaging. I don't know. The packaging does not look like Indomie. But yeah. So that part I didn't like. Like the fact that it was only noodles that she made. Really. Like Nigerian food noodles. Nah. That was not it. That was not it at all. But okay, so the movie was really good. At the end of the day, they loved each other, but the parents, at least the good thing was that his dad was in support of them, and her mom was kind of in support of them. I thought she was in support of them at first, but then when she came to the house to get her, and I found out that she was not in support of them. So I'm like, what was this about? Then I like the fact that her friend, her friend was really cool. Angie was cool. Angie was the free one. I like the fact the person they casted for that role, you know, like it was really good. Like one thing I would say about Nigerian movie, body positivity and everything is always there. Like Nigerians can be colorist, like some people say, and like is it Tolu? I haven't watched Big Brother. I will watch the next one. But like she said, we Nigerians are colorists. They can say whatever they want to say. I agree with her. But maybe they don't like her specifically, because we like anybody depending on the color, but like mostly they won't talk about beauty. Mostly they could go for, if someone is dark and beautiful, they'll be like, oh, you're dark and you're fine, oh, you're very beautiful to be a dark girl. I have heard things like that. But what I would say is that Nigerian movie industry is not colorist. Like you will see like the most, except the people that have been there, maybe they've experienced it, I don't know. But based on what I am watching, every color, like, you know what I mean, like every shade of black, beautiful. Like I love Nigerian movie industry for that. This movie is really good. I would say you should watch it. It's pure vibes. So yeah, watch it. Namaste Wahala. Mwah. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you next time.